just been announced on August 9th, 2014, in New York. Kell Brook will finally be facing off against Shawn Porter for the IBF Welterweight Championship of the World. Okay, so the fight has been announced. Now, it's been well documented what I've said over and over and over again about Kell Brook. A lot of people are calling Shawn Porter predictable. Yeah, he's predictable. He comes forward, he's going to throw in a whole heap of punches. And he's been throwing a lot of power punches. Now, what can we tell you about Kell Brook? Well, you've heard what I've had to say about Kell Brook, but let's just look at this fight logically. There is nothing to suggest on Kell Brook's record that he's fought anybody remotely as good as Porter. He's never fought anybody that's been unbeaten, or what you would call a live opponent who's really coming to take his head off. This is the first time this is really going to happen in Kell Brook's career. And he's doing it in America, and he's coming against a guy who's a big puncher, and he's going to force the fight. So for me, this fight is a difficult fight for Kell Brook for one of two things. Kell Brook fights the same way in every single fight. Everybody says, oh, well, Shawn Porter's predictable. Well, so is Kell Brook. He does the same thing every single fight. And I think at his age, Kell Brook's not going to change his style. And for me, the big question is, what happens when Porter backs Kell Brook against the ropes and starts throwing punches? Kell Brook does not fight very well off the back foot when he's against the ropes. He's got no form of defense. And mentally, there's a question there about his temperament at world level. What's going to happen when he's under the big lights in America? How does he respond? I'm sorry, but for me, I don't see a Kell Brook winning this fight at all. In fact, I see that Porter will win this fight inside the distance. Simply because I think it's not only the pressure of Porter in the fight itself, but outside. I don't think Kell Brook has been prepared to fight Shawn Porter. He's not had the right learning fights. The best fight Kell Brook could have had, when he did have it, was against Carson Jones. That showed you what Kell Brook is like. People say, oh, well, now Kell Brook's fitness has got better. How do you know it's got better? Because he's not been tested. And if you keep fighting guys that you know you can beat, what's going to happen? If you keep fighting guys you know you're going to beat, then you can get complacent. You believe you can beat everybody. But now he's moving up to 3-4 levels, and he fights Shawn Porter. And let's not forget, Shawn Porter has got a good amateur career. He has sparred and fought many times. It was sparred many times with Keith Thurman, so they know each other very well. So for those people who say, well, Kell Brook's going to win. How is he going to win? Are you going to keep Porter off with the jab? Does he hit hard enough at world level? I mean, at world elite level. We're not talking about knocking out guys, final eliminators against guys you never heard of, or guys that never came with the intention to win. We're talking about a guy here who's unbeaten world champion in America. And I wasn't impressed with Kell when he fought in America the last time. And there's some guys, if the fight was in Sheffield, I would have given Kell more of a chance. Not much more, but more of a chance. I think Kell's a good stay-at-home fighter. I don't think Kell will be able to do it under the big lights in America. That's my feeling about Kell Brook. That's my beliefs about Kell Brook. But I could be completely wrong here. I expect Porter to win this fight inside the distance, inside 6 rounds. And unfortunately, Kell Brook being exposed at world level. That's my feeling about Kell Brook. It's not a dismissive thing here. I just think at world level you need to be able to fight off the back. If you're going to be able to fight off the back foot, you need to have some form of defense. And I ask all Kell Brook fans, Kell Brook off the back foot, how does he defend when he's back against the ropes? Go back and look at when he was under pressure against Carson Jones, and when he's under pressure he's going to do the same things again as he did against Carson Jones. Unfortunately, this man Porter is not Carson Jones. Question mark is, will the fight even be made? Will Kell Brook go through with it, or will he get injured? As I said before, I see Shawn Porter win this fight inside 6 rounds on a very, very, very sad night for British boxing. I'm sorry, I just don't think Kell Brook's been prepared in the way a contender should be prepared to fight for world championship. I could be wrong, and I'd love Kell Brook to prove me wrong, but I'm sorry, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. I'm out.